Hi traders, welcome to this video on the euro dollar and pound dollar. Of course, welcome to Elite Currency. My name is Chris, and before taking a look at the markets, wanted to let you know that if you're looking for more free indicators, for instance, you can check out our website, or if you're looking for a trading method that I use, you can check out Elite Currency SWAT method here. And I basically have a simple approach to trading patterns by using these blue and red candles, for instance, and other indicators. So check it out if you like. Otherwise, let's take a look what's going on in the live markets. First of all, euro dollar, of course. Well, price bouncing to the upside in a pretty impulsive manner. Let's take a look at the hourly chart here. And from my point of view, looking like 5 waves up. So I was expecting an ABC last week, during this week. That seems to have happened, and price made a bounce at the 50 fib. Let's put a fib from the very bottom to the very top here at around 112.50, I believe, 112.40, sorry. And that seems to have completed an A here at the 38, up for wave B and down for wave C at that 50 fib. And I think that now price is maybe making a breakout for continuation of either some type of bullish momentum, whether it's a wave 3 or C, doesn't matter at this moment in my view. From this perspective, if it is a wave C, it typically would go to this target, 113.40, whereas if it's a wave 3, it could go further than that. In that case, it could go all the way up to maybe 115, 114.50 and make it higher high. That depends a little bit on how price will respond to this zone. If it is a bearish reaction, if I see strong price action in this zone, like this, if it moves up but then hits this zone and then bounces, it could actually be a head and shoulders pattern and more dollar strength could take place. And yes, price at the moment, I still consider an uptrend. But of course, if there's strong momentum pushing again through that channel, then a bearish breakout and continuation, in my view, is starting to become likely. And price could fall back down to that previous double bottom here at 111. Okay. Otherwise, also important to keep an eye on this trend line like that. So a breakout, of course, would see price fall down to 111, perhaps. First of all, 112, obviously, the previous support zone that was used. But breakout like this, 112, then to 111, and then maybe down to 110 would then be possible in my view, if we get a strong reaction here and a strong push lower from that zone. However, if price moves up, or if price still dips and then bounces and moves up, but then just goes sideways, that looks like a flag, and I'm expecting a continuation up to the target zone at around 115. For the moment, I'll put back this fib. Price hit the minus 272 target, so the minus 61.8 target is still open at around 115. And that would be the bullish target I have in mind for the euro dollar. Let's take a look at that higher time frame. And at this moment, I'm leaning towards a bullish continuation. Again, I know that I've been sticking to the euro dollar upside maybe too much sometimes, but yeah, still think that this could be a 5-wave completed here or here. It doesn't really matter at this moment. This choppy correction swing seems to be finished. Why? Well, first of all, there's the double bottom pattern. But second of all, there is a break of the falling wedge pattern with this strong weekly candle and also monthly candle. Look at that. But above all, maybe, is the time pattern now. 6th candle, this is actually candle number 7, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th candle is bullish with a close near the high. And the 7th candle hasn't broken below that low. That means that this, according to my definition, this swing is likely to be finished and over, and a new new swing could be starting, a new bullish swing. If whether that is corrective or impulsive remains to be seen. The price could also go sideways for the next weeks, or maybe more aggressive upside could also take place. One of those two at least. But I think the downside corrective swing is over at this moment due to this bullish candle, the 7th candle. It is also a bullish candlestick pattern for more upside in my view, with the candle near the high. So that looks like a reversal candlestick pattern to me at least. Friday's candle was bullish as well. So I think the bulls are keeping control. Price is also back in the uptrend channel. This could be a false break just based on the fact that NFP last week Friday looked a little bit better, but ultimately price bounced at 111.80, did not break below it, and price is back in the uptrend channel. So I think that an upside continuation, 113.50 for the moment likely, and maybe beyond that, if depending on how price responds in this zone. But for the moment, this is looking like a bull flag, and I'm looking for a breakout up to that level I think that a break above 112.75 would confirm that breakout, and I'm looking for price to move up to those targets, 113.50, then maybe 114.50, then maybe 115. But for the moment, this is looking like a bull flag and a potential break. If price, however, bounces still here, then of course it could still bounce at the 61.8 fib at 112.25. Let me put back that fib from here to here. And there could be a bounce at 112.25-ish, and there could be a continuation higher again off of this fib. And in that case, there could be some bigger correction. ABC, X, ABC maybe, or some corrective swing, and then a bounce at the 61.8 fib. All right, pound dollar is moving up even more aggressively. I was thinking that this could be an ABC for one more swing lower, like this, and complete a bearish ABC. Here, A, B, C after 5 waves up. But that doesn't seem to be happening as price is breaking above the previous high. So the trend here is even stronger to the upside than the euro dollar. Euro pound is maybe weakening a little bit at this moment. And ultimately, the 21 EMAs is holding. So I think that there are two scenarios, main scenarios. I'm bullish on the euro dollar. Pound dollar, I was a little bit more careful. But generally speaking, price, don't forget, is right at this daily support. So if, in my view, if price is able to break, this could be a bigger bounce. In fact, it could be a big bounce like this. This could be wave A, B, it could go all the way up for a C back into these tops. Now, whether that is going to happen or not depends a little bit on what happens in this zone here. Because is this a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for downtrend continuation? Or is this an ABC finished and prices are going to move up like that? A lot depends on this 4-hour resistance zone, on this fib. All right, there we go. If this is a downtrend, this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then typically price will not break above the 50 fib. If it does break above the 50 fib, max 61, let's say the 126 area, then the downtrend does not seem likely, and price is probably going to retrace deeper. I would expect probably price to still maybe go up to the 78, for instance. Maybe I'll put a fib from here to here, then in that case. And I still expect price to make some bounce back down, but then an uptrend continuation after the bounce is likely. On the hourly chart, price is moving up. So at this point, I think that I'm leaning towards this still being a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think that price could probably still push up a little bit, hit the 50 like this, make a dip, hit the 61, and then maybe a bigger ABC correction is likely. So still some space for more upside, but maybe on a lower time frame if there's a flag, continuation higher for a few pips. Otherwise, and maybe another flag, by the way, but otherwise I do expect eventually an ABC correction. The main question is, if it pushes above 126, then I don't think a big downside is likely. I just think an ABC is likely, and I'm looking for an uptrend continuation. If it bounces, however, at 126, the downtrend might still be valid, and then I'm still curious how much bearish price action is visible, whether this is a bigger downtrend or price is indeed making a bigger reversal. So that's still hanging in the air, let me say it this way. That is still open. I don't know at this moment. All I can say is it depends on how price reacts. We'll see that on Monday, maybe Tuesday. With a new video on Tuesday, I'll give an update on whether a bigger bullish reversal or still that downtrend is valid. With this push up, I'm leaning towards more bullish upside, but it's still early and I still need to see. All right, traders, for more setups and trading ideas, check out our ECS Live, where we also have our live webinars, live videos, our analysis, and our trading ideas and setups shared through our Telegram channel. All right, and otherwise, wish you all good trading, and see you in the next videos later next week. All right, cheers.